Hello everybody, my name is Matt Humphrey, and this is my website on the impact of e-learning. Today, we are going to talk about the purpose of e-learning, the effects and impacts, the technical aspects, the relationship to data, and some references. So what we're going to do first is check out the purpose page. So what e-learning is basically just learning with the utilization of electronics. E-learning has made it much easier for students of all ages to learn new material at a much faster rate. Also, teachers use electronics to help them teach, and it makes them feel much more confident and much happier about the work as they're presenting it to their students. And there's also proof that students receive much higher grades while using technology to help them learn. And here's a short video describing what e-learning is.
What is e-learning? E-learning is a common term for electronic learning. It means imparting knowledge, teaching, or learning with the support and use of electronic technology, such as a computer, TV, a mobile device, or even the radio. So why do I need to know this? Continuous developments in technology and their use as learning tools are making a huge impact on learners in every age group for achieving a more effective delivery of knowledge in both the fields of education and training. Extensive studies prove that the use of a combination of multimedia applications to deliver a well-planned learning content dramatically improves the learner's participation and learning retention. E-learning methods and approaches can also help instructors and trainers create more consistent and standardized forms of delivering training content. By automating the clerical work, including the distribution and checking of quizzes and exams, the teacher saves a great deal of time to do other tasks. For larger organizations, e-learning can be a more cost-effective way to deliver training content compared to classroom-based training. Training costs have traditionally been very expensive due to payments of trainees' salaries during training instead of spending productive real work time. Added to the list of expenses are the travel costs, accommodations, trainers' fees, and cost of learning materials. E-learning is a solution which will greatly reduce these expenses by providing them with reusable e-learning packages during their downtime at their own pace, consequently maximizing their productivity during work hours. This is why more and more government and private institutions in the education sector worldwide are adopting e-learning. If done right, e-learning will produce great results through significant cost savings and much improved performance for everybody, not only for the trainers and trainees, but also for the stakeholders. Whatever your e-learning needs are, be they graphics, animation, audio-video production, or creative content and interactive media development, Learning Design and Learning Management System, or LMS, setup, Frame Media has the right team of experienced and dedicated specialists and well-trained project managers to fulfill your goals. Do you want to learn more about how e-learning can benefit you? Email or call us. You can also follow us on our Facebook page and Twitter. We will help you to do the right e-learning, tailor-fit for you. Frame Media. Tell us what, we will show you how. What is
Next, we are going to check out the impacts page. So the benefits of this innovation. So e-learning, unlike classroom learning, you can do it in the comfort of your home, your office, your bedroom, wherever you want to be to complete your tasks. Also, you can work on it whenever you like. You don't have to go to school. You're not on a certain schedule to do it. You can do it whenever you want, wherever you want. Some bad things about it is the lack of motivation. Since you're not on a tight schedule and you have to go somewhere and do it, you can become lazy and not very motivated to do it. It could be harder to meet deadlines since you're not on a schedule doing your work. And technology is not always the most reliable source. Computers crash all the time and everything. So there are ups and downs of this innovation. And here's a video of the advantages of e-learning.
I am done learning. Now, who in his right mind can say something like that? Be it new ways of doing old things or new ways of doing new things, constantly updating your skills is the name of the game. Which is why training programs feature so high on every company's to-do list. Your engineers need software or technology updates, the sales guys need product know-how, the human resources personnel need help in polishing employees' soft skills, even customers need training on how to use your products. Now let's consider some facts. You've got people all over the world, on site, offshore, on call, and in satellite offices. Getting them all under one roof for a training session is a logistical nightmare, and guaranteed to throw your expense budgets completely out of whack. Not to mention the opportunity cost as a result of your entire workforce being disconnected from your customer base at the same time. Okay, so you managed to get all of them together, cancel some vacations, let go of a few contracts, and ignore the pleas of your accountant. In all probability, during training, where one guy's struggling to keep up, another one's bored because he already knows half the stuff, while a third can't really get the trainer's accent. And that's just with the people you employ. You ship products to 5 continents, and we all know customers just don't read user manuals anymore, which is where we come in. Our suite of solutions offers engaging, interactive, customized learning solutions across a variety of media. So your people can learn what they need, when they need, where they need it, and in whichever language they need it. And now here's the really great part. All this at a considerably lower cost. You also don't need to go looking for local technical experts and pray that they get to your customers on time. Just ship a training CD with your product. Or even better, ask your customers to simply log onto your website for detailed instructions on how to use your product. And since there's no printing involved, revising, refurbishing, and updating content is also a breeze. And that's not all. Effective learning management systems make assigning, distribution, and tracking quite simple. Comprehensive evaluation techniques also help you assess how effective the training really was. And if you're a numbers kind of person, here are some hard facts. White's Learning Initiative resulted in a benefit-to-cost ratio of 8 to 1, and a return on investment analysis yielded a 500% result on the training investment over traditional delivery methods. Cisco Systems reported a 900% return on investment per e-learning course implemented. So go ahead, be all that you can be, and then a bit more with Ames Learning Solutions.
So that was a short video about the advantages of e-learning. So moving on to the impact that the innovation has on society. So I have a graph here that shows the percentage of classrooms that use technology to help them throughout their day, and you can see it significantly increases over the years. I found a statistic that over 9% of faculties use their social media in courses they're teaching. So that means about 9 out of 10 teachers and faculty now prefer social media and personal learning networks than their old methods. Also, 32% of students in higher education are taking at least one online course. And here's a short video about the impact of e-learning.
E-learning has had a big impact in society within the past decade. Many schools across the world have been turning to the use of technology over the use of books. More and more schools have been giving out laptops or tablets to their students instead of going to a library and doing their work. Online courses have also been a huge popular option for education in high school and college. Teachers have been taking advantage of technology also while teaching their classes.
So here's my friend Skylar, and this is a laptop that she received from her school, as well as the rest of the students, for work. And these are her classes that she takes at our high school. They all give out grades. It's similar to Sakai at our school at URI. And her history class that she takes is actually all online. And she hands in all of her work, and she completes tests and quizzes and everything.
E-learning has impacted just about every field of learning there is today. One major field that e-learning has impacted is engineering. A lot of work that engineers do are all on the computer, using SolidWorks, AutoCADs, and software like that. Without that, engineers would be having a lot of trouble today designing buildings, bridges, everything that we use to build and use today in general. Also, this tags along with business people. A lot of their work is done online, and a lot of the learning they do when they get introduced into business is all stuff online that they learn from. So those are just two major fields that e-learning has impacted, but there's many more. So on to the next section. So describe how a user interacts with the innovation. There are several ways that a user can interact with this innovation. For example, you go on Google, and if you need to find information on any historic event or any topic at all whatsoever, really, you just type it in the Google search bar, and instantly you will be given thousands of results which you can use. It is a much faster way of finding information than rather than going to the library or looking through books. You can literally find your information in seconds. Some examples that you can use to help you learn and present stuff is Microsoft PowerPoint, Prezi, Wiley Plus, AutoCAD, SolidWorks. And these are all very different things that you can use, but they all make it much easier to find your information, display it, save it, and everything. And then e-learning incorporates all the big ideas of abstraction, algorithms, programming, and the internet, but especially the internet. The internet is used to help people learn every day, and people are on the internet learning new things probably every second of every day. And also with programming, you need a computer in order to program. So when you're learning how to program, you're using a computer, technically you're learning using electronics. On to the next section. So describe how the innovation consumes data. So everybody has a personal computer, well, mostly everybody. And then when you use that computer, when you go on the internet and search stuff, the computer recognizes what websites that the user has been on. So then after you go and do your work, go like search websites and everything, the next time you go back on your computer and you type in the Google bar, those recent websites you were on, they show up. They show up below the search bar, so you can just click instead of typing it all out again. You can just click where you want to go. And then also, a cool thing that computers do, on the website YouTube, when you watch videos, after it finishes, like let's say you watch a video about cars or a video about like a rap song, like you search a song, after you finish the video, other videos come up and it says recommended videos for you, and they're all videos very similar to what the one you just watched. So maybe you could like check those out and you like those videos. It's pretty cool what computers can do with that. Describe at least one data storage concern, data privacy, all that. So electronics are obviously very helpful, but sometimes they're not reliable at all. Computers are known to crash a lot, and they shut down without really telling you. And if you're working on like some project and you forgot to save it and the computer crashes, boom, it's all gone. You have to start all over. But luckily, with technology advancing, computers now can save as you type. Literally, as you type a letter or a word, it saves for you right then and there. And there's also hackers out there that are able to hack onto websites or accounts, and they can shut you down. They can destroy your website, steal your information. So you obviously have to look out for that too. So my last section on the website is references. So this just basically shows places where I got information and everything. So that basically wraps up my video for this website. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Had a great semester.